Why are so many young men miserable? Well, there are countless reasons, ranging from one's own thoughts, to having an unhealthy self-image, a view of yourself, to constantly comparing yourself to others, to not having a vision or goals set for your life, to having unproductive, wasteful and destructive habits, to not even having your basic needs being met. Like, you don't receive enough love in your life from either your family or a partner. But in my opinion, the worst habit is young men not being careful of the information that's being inputted and accepted into their own brain. So in this video, I'm going to delve deeper into what I actually mean by this, and I'm going to give you actionable steps so you can start making changes in your own life. Also, in the second half of the video, I'm going to give you a bonus habit that I think is very relevant for the conversation at hand. Okay, here's a scenario for you. Imagine you're at the gym working out, but your entire knowledge around working out is based on the information from one YouTuber. But you don't know this, but this YouTuber is completely stupid. He has no idea what he's talking about, gives out terrible advice that doesn't work. He gives advice like train 1 set per body part per week. He gives stupid advice that doesn't work. But then you begrudgingly keep going and you train for 6 months following this advice. And of course, you make minimal gains, no progress, you quit, you give up, and you never go back to the gym, having seen no results, thinking working out is just a waste of time and it doesn't work. Now, this entire waste of time was because your basis of what you're doing is formed on wrong information. Can you see how that can be applied to other aspects of your life? If the entire information that you're doing the thing on is just completely wrong, you can be completely fucked over and think you're just wasting time. Like, think of how many sources of information there are out there that you consume from and that you receive information from. There's your friends, there's family, teachers, social media, marketing, literally the entire world. You're always readily accepting new information. Everywhere you go, you're accepting information. And that information shapes you and the decisions you make on a regular basis. And whether you like it or not, this information molds you, and the vast majority of it is unconscious. You don't even know it's happening. You just subconsciously react to what you see, you accept it without questioning anything, and then it just becomes part of your reality. Like, here's a good question for you. Have you ever stopped to actually question what, judgment this is based off on? Like, this information that you're deciding on, what is behind it? Have you ever stopped to think what it's actually based on? The information we input is so integral to who we are. Literally, our belief systems and our worldview is shaped by the information we input. So from childhood, we're constantly inputting information. And again, we take so much information in without questioning it. We're literally too dumb. We're children. We just accept information from our family, parents, everything around us, we accept it. Like, here's a good example for you. If you were growing up constantly having your parents say, you're not good enough, you're not going to achieve X, you're not good at X, or you're not good at piano, don't even try. If your parents constantly said that to you, what do you think your brain is going to respond? How do you think you're going to respond? You're going to respond by not trying, you can't do that, and you're just going to accept it as truth. You're not even going to try. That's why I think raising a child is so important, because children, babies, they're like sponges with information. They readily accept everything from the outside. And if they're exposed to the wrong information, they're going to grow up with very poor self-images, defects, and just poor worldviews that harm them. And here's another one to nail the point home with you. If you're constantly barraged with negativity, if everyone around you is a negative person, you're constantly barraged from all angles by negativity, doubt, other people saying they can't do it, they're not going to achieve anything, how do you think you're going to respond yourself? Exactly. Constantly exposed to negativity, and then you're going to be more of a negative person yourself. Okay, I got a question for you now. What information do you, with your free will, regularly consume? Now, if you're anything like most people, it's going to be brain rot, scrolling, and absolute waste of time that does nothing but make you sad, miserable, and depressed. And I can't really fault you for it. It's what everyone else is doing, so it obviously can't be wrong, right? If everyone else is doing it, it can't be wrong, right? Anyway, I've done the same thing myself. I did spend probably like a year or two addicted to Instagram Reels. And look, I've done that. I've been down that road as well. I used to be absolutely addicted to Instagram Reels, and the absolute content I would consume on that was absolutely shit for my brain. Like, what was I watching? I was watching depressed Reels, gym edits, the sad gym edits, like alpha reels, and the content I would watch was getting hundreds of thousands of likes, liked by everyone. It makes you feel like you're not alone, and those feelings that you get from it they keep you coming back for more. And it's just like, really, I'm watching such edgy, sad shit, and that's what I'm inputting into my mind. And I wonder why I wasn't the happiest version of myself. Here's an action step for you. I want you to audit your information sources. So what do you consume the most of? Is it Instagram Reels? Is it TikTok? Is it stupid YouTube videos? Audit what you spend your most time consuming. Think of the most harmful and make a plan to stop it. Don't just keep watching the video, make a plan and actually stop consuming that shit rot, because it does nothing for you. Also, a bit of a shameless plug, I do have a course about leveling up your mental health. It's in the description. Check it out. You'll love it. Anyway, moving on. Okay, now time for the bonus habit. And now I'm going to give you another scenario. We have person 1. He hangs out with people. His good friends are entrepreneurs, people that want to do stuff with their life. They're ambitious. They engage in all the good habits. They spend time in nature and enjoying life. Person 2, he spends his time with people that just want to party, do drugs, eat junk food, scroll on social media, and they have no goals, no ambitions, or want to do nothing with their lives. These two people, they could be the exact same position right now, but by hanging out with the different groups of friends, you literally become who you hang out with. Your friends determine your life trajectory. If you want to become more like your friends, if you want to see where you're going in the next 5 to 10 years, literally look around you right now and ask yourself, who do I spend the most amount of time with? Because that is exactly who you're going to end up like if nothing changes. And that can be either a great thing or a not so great thing. It's unfortunately the way our brains are wired. We want to fit in and do exactly what we want to become. We want to think like, we want to be part of the group. And if you're hanging out with friends, you want to be like them. You naturally do stuff that aligns with what they align with. You're like them. You engage in the same habits, hobbies, thoughts. And if they're spiraling down, guess where you're going? Straight with them. But if your friends are ambitious and want to do shit with their lives and they're going upwards, you can join them. And literally another point that I need to make, and I need to hammer this home, if they're negative people that just bring absolute shit into your life, how do you think you're going to react? It's a very simple concept. If they're a negative person, you're around them a lot, how do you think you're going to react? You're going to become a more negative person. It's literally 2 + 2 = 4. They're negative, you hang around with them a lot, you're going to get 4. You're going to become a more negative person. So I have a quick story for you actually. A good friend of mine actually cut one of his good friends off, because of the type of person they are, because of the negativity that they brought into his life. He understood this concept. You become who you hang out with. And this person was so negative. They would talk shit about other people. They would talk negatively about the world, themselves, other people, and they were honestly just not the type of person you want to be around. You want to be around positive, uplifting people who bring you up. My mate realized that, and he cut him off. Of course, gave him a chance to understand what he's doing. He didn't change and cut him off. So yeah, anyway, that's the video. Your information and the friends you hang out with determine your life trajectory. Make sure you really buckle in who you hang out with and the information and the sources that you consume, because they really do change your life. And anyway, if you want to learn more about why men are unhappy, you're going to love watching this video here. Anyway, that's it for the video.